All right, guys. I put my reading glasses on because I can't see. Let's knock some heads. All right. So we I'm distracted by a deer over here. So we're going to announce the winner. Oh, let me get it out. We're going to announce the winner of the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and it's the pocket drag. If you watch my channel, you'll see that when we're dragging these hogs out of the pens and trying to do whatever we do with them, they'll be mostly yellow handles, and I've got a whole selection of them. I'm gonna be announcing the winner here shortly. I don't know about where you guys are right now. It is very hot. When I got in my vehicle this afternoon to come home from work, it was 109 degrees. Ridiculous. I didn't even look at the heat index. At 6:30, it was 111 heat index here, and I'm outside. I like being outside. Anyways, I need my reading glasses to see who's on here. Warehouser Man 63. What's up, guy? Y'all put some chats in there so I can see who's here watching and visiting. Tell me if y'all are dying of the heat wherever y'all are from, because I'm trying to convince my wife that we need to move up north, at least for the summertime. That's what I want. But I don't know how many I got here. I've already forgotten. So I had said that we're going to do a 10,000 subscriber giveaway with a pocket drag, and so I contacted him and said, hey, I want to get a whole selection of the pocket drags, and I believe him so much that I figured, well, that'd be a neat little gift for someone who would, well, I mean, it's just not for hogs. You can do it with deer, anything, alligators, coons, rabbits, all kinds of stuff. But this is a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I purchased these with my money to give to you guys as a giveaway, and I think he actually sent me one of these. It has 6 loops to carry 6 different animals, depending on what you're dragging. And I'm sure you guys watched me do it, but like for the hogs, we put their snout through there and cinch it up. But you can put anything through here. Deer hooves, probably not on the 6th one, but the other ones you can. Y'all probably just ready, like, let's get to it, see who won. I'm sure that's what y'all want. That's what you're here for. Anybody watch the last video? Anybody? I don't hunt, but I could win and let you re-gift it. That's true. That is true. Do y'all who watched the last video? That video surprised me on how many views we got right off the bat. I'm not a big channel. You guys see that. When that video was uploaded, we were below 10,000, and we quickly, by the weekend, hit 10,000, and we're over 11,000 right now subscribers. So thank you guys for subscribing and watching. But also, if you guys don't follow me on Facebook, which I hope you do, I put other things on Facebook other than just the videos. I hardly upload the videos to Facebook, but we're going to start building on that channel too, on that page. but I'll put pictures, short clips, things that are going on. Instagram's a little harder for me to fool with because everything that's my camera and stuff format, it always wants to crop it out and put it in. I'm not much of an Instagrammer, but I have one. And I occasionally do put stuff on there to get, let people see what's going on. You can see behind me, the grass looks horrible. My mower has been down for quite a while. I had to buy a clutch, had to order it, came in, got a belt, put the belt on yesterday. It was the wrong belt. Went over there today, and I need to get it exchanged. But anyway, so that last video took off. For me, that's a viral video. Anything I hit over 100,000, I'm good with that. We're over 400,000 views on that thing. Of course, now it's been, I think, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 days. I don't remember. We've got another video that I'm editing right now. We actually made 2 drops that night, and yeah, this next video. Now, if you know me, I'm gonna show you everything I do right or wrong. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm gonna show it to you. Now, we have to obviously be careful of what we show on YouTube, because if you get 3 strikes, your channel's completely gone. You can't get it back. So you gotta be really careful about that. Let's see, 2 people on here. Well, that's just 2 people. We had 4 likes. Of course, this might be everybody's dinner time. People still coming in from work. And oh, you know what? I just realized tonight's church night. I guarantee you, all my followers, them good Christians, are at church right now. That's okay. I want to give it a little bit more time before we announce it, because I want to visit with you guys. If we had some questions or anything. Let's see who's still on here. Polly Pension, Pinson, I'm sorry. Where are you from? Is it hot, cold? You even over here in this part of the world? Warehouser Man 63, where are you at, sir? My deer is gone. I don't know where it went to. But anyways. So I think we're gonna be in the hundreds the rest of this week. While I was at work today, my wife texted me, she was getting feed out of the feed shed for the horses and noticed some fresh sign. And I haven't been able to get on my phone and check anything today. We've been doing a lot of training. And she says, this armadillo or pig? Well, it was a pig sign. And I've been chasing a boar around here with my thermal. But you can see it's all woods out here. I don't have any open pasture right here. And she moved around, went around, checked some more of our trails in our creek, and they're just tearing things up. And excuse me. So I happened to notice I have a trail camera on our property, and I could tell that there were some pictures. So I went on there, and well, now I've got 3 hogs that had showed up, but I think there's probably more, but it was 3 grown adults, not the one I was chasing either. So I do have a trap. I brought a trap home just because I was done on the video that I just posted with the 16, the one where I thought a big boar had jumped out. Well, luckily he just happened to show up later in the night, because the one I seen in there, he was in there when we took care of him. And we had just went to Broken Bow, Oklahoma, and did a float trip down the river. And I had taken all my guns out except for my pistol that I carry with me. but I had taken all my long rifles out so I could make more room for everybody to ride in. And well, anyways, long story short, um, yeah, I didn't have anything high caliber that I could touch him. So I had to try to sneak up, which I did. I successfully snuck up. I was on the north side, so the wind wasn't, getting any scent. And I was watching my camera because that camera on the trap is live view, so I could see that where he was the whole time I was going up there to him. And I guess I was inside of 50 yards right there at it. And these are standard 22 long rifle. It's not a high velocity or anything of that nature. And on a big bore like that, you've got about a quarter size um, target. And that's a lot of times why you're seeing us taking forever to shoot these animals, is because we're trying to make sure we euthanize them correctly. Um, you know, we want an instant as much as possible. Anyways, the angle of the head has to be right. Long story short, he come out. I was ready for him, and yeah, no, it bounced right off his head. And of course, you see that in the video. Well, it's so far away because my wife wasn't about to follow me up there. She wasn't having that. Um, she stays in the truck when it comes to anything on the outside of the trap. So we've been on here. Let's see. Oh wait, here we go. Northeast Georgia. Yeah, I bet you it is hot there too. So, all right. So let me go ahead and hopefully I'll mess it up. Um, the person that's going to win tonight, all these pocket drags and stuff, and I'm sure his last name is. I'm gonna pronounce it. I may say it wrong. David Fountain. I think that's how you say that, Fountain. I won't tell you what city he's from, but he's from Louisiana. David Fountain. I don't know if you're on here. Hey, you are there. Fountain Farms. I think that's you, David Fountain. Are you from Louisiana, David Fountain? Fountain Farms? Are you the same person? I think you are. Anyways, David Fountain from Louisiana is the one that's going to win all these pocket drags right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pocket drags. That is not just for pigs, but also it's me. Well, all right, it's me, David Fountain. Congratulations, that's yours. I will find some way to email you and get in contact with you, and we'll get your information and we'll get it out to you. But yeah, you don't just use them for pigs. That's what I use them for. But you can use them for other things too. I'm sorry, Miss Polly. You can't re-gift this one. Looks like Mr. David is the lucky one on this one. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, guys, yeah, if I you guys watching the videos and subscribing and doing all that, but you really need to follow me on Facebook if you want to see some additional content that either are short videos. Sometimes I'll post the catches that I make on there way before I even get a video edited and uploaded. Obviously, I have a full-time job, so this is it's a lot of work to video, edit it, make sure it's suitable for the viewers. Sometimes I push the limit. Haven't got any strikes yet. That's wood right there I'm knocking on, but I know it's coming. I'm not trying to push the limit to where I want to gross anybody out. I just want to make sure when I am doing this, and I usually have to talk to these people in the comments, and a lot of people outside of our country don't understand the plague that we have here with these feral hogs, feral pigs. You've seen the farm field in. I believe we have caught, and I've got a log I keep, 55 hogs off that one property. And and I made mention in that video of a widow lady, and I've actually already taken care of her property. I'm editing that video. It'll be out in the next couple of days, I think, if I can get it all completed. Now that I've got pigs showed back up on my place, it may delay that a little bit because I need to get some corn out over there. It's just really hot, and the reason why they come to my property so late in this year is because we've got a major creek behind us, and some of the deeper holes will still hold water. So one of the key things about hogs is hogs, pigs, whatever you want to call them, we call them hogs, have to have water. And that's what it is right now. And they've got to, that's where their access to water. So we'll have to clean them up. It's been about a year since I've trapped any hogs on my place. Let's see, woodhound bug. I am Northwest North Carolina. It's actually, what? I'm moving there. You got an extra room? It's actually 6 degrees outside. I can't believe it in Northwest. That is crazy. Yeah, here, I couldn't do it because I would lose you guys to check the temperature, but like at 6:30, it was 111 heat index in the town that I'm around. So yeah, it's crazy hot here. It is what it is. You know, you live in the South, you're gonna burn up. And in the wintertime, you're gonna either have snow, ice, or it's just, you'll be in shorts and shorts and t-shirt. Yeah, just the way it is. But that's how it happened. But back to the widow lady. That video is going to show some mishaps, something that has never happened to me before, and I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I don't want to give you, let you know exactly what happened, but we were in the end very successful. We've taken care of her, and she's happy. And she tried to pay me, but pay me. What the Bible says, take care of the widows. All right, how many we got on here? Big 4. Well, I appreciate you 4 being on here. Let's see, that's good. Let us see how the house is coming along. So what you're asking me is to do a live walkthrough right now? It's dirty. And I mean dirty. And what I mean dirty, I ain't expecting company. You're my company. So if I was to walk through it, my wife would be like, don't do that, don't do that. All right, let's see. I've got 5 people on here. Y'all vote yes or no. And we'll just do a brief walkthrough. We're not gonna go through everywhere in the house if y'all all vote. I gotta at least have one no. Oh, see? That one that just left, that's my no. Anybody? We haven't finished inside the house completely. The master closet still needs to be finished out. Now, it's our storm shelter, so it's all cinder block, and we just got temporary racks in there, so I'm obviously not going to go in there and show you guys that. I know my wife just did some laundry, so our bedroom got clothes in there. We just finished eating dinner. Yeah. Anybody there? I wonder if the comments are lagging because I'm not hearing any votes. Who's still there? We're building wild work. Well, that is true. You're right about that. So, some good news. Okay, you're still there too. Okay. Some good news is the camper we were living in has sold, and I will be delivering it Saturday morning early. And what we're going to use that money for, I'm sure some of it's going to go into the house because we've got some small things we do want to finish. But, I've cleared a spot over here y'all have seen a video on for a shop, and we were actually going to borrow the money to build that shop. We already had all the quotes in place. The money was available, the funds were available. But I have a goal of this house being paid for in 10 years. And if we added another $50,000, $60,000 to that mortgage, the house would not be paid for in 10 years. So that's the whole thing about that. We're going to do it a different way. It's going to be a traditional. My goal is for it to be a traditional pole barn, and it's going to be board and batten. I don't know. Can you see? You might be able to see right there. Right there. That's pine logs. I don't know how many is there, but I've got all the bark off of them. And if you've been following along with all of the videos, not just the trapping videos, you've noticed I've got an older wood miser sawmill here. I've not set it up yet. I really need some vacation time, but I save all my vacation for the fall. And we need to get it set up and leveled out so I can learn how to use this thing. But basically we're going to do 12-inch boards and a 3-inch batten. And I may change up the width of the lean-to. Initially I was going to go 16-foot wide lean-tos. I think I should be able to back in that horse trailer with no issue. I really need, it's about the girls I need to worry about. On a 14-foot wide lean-to. So anyways, all right, 9 people. So nobody wants to go see inside the house. I'm glad, because I'm probably gonna get yelled at by the girls. All the bedrooms are dirty, and what I mean by dirty is just not tidied up. But we've been in the house now, I guess going on 3 months. And I promise, guys, we're going to do it won't be no fancy dancy tour. We will be doing a tour of the house video. Soon, not soon, when we get to it. And I will tell you guys why I didn't do, you know how a lot of people do the videos of the builds and all the updates and things of that nature. So we started off on a really bad foot with not the contractor, subcontractor. Contractor didn't do anything wrong. So our house is a finished floor. And yeah, I reminded them 3 times to bring water when they poured. And it was so hot that day that we've got so many cracks, stress cracks from the heat, pulling the water out too fast. Yeah, I was very aggravated. It took me a long time to get over that. I wasn't mad. I guess I was mad. But, you know, you spend this kind of money and you expect your subs to be prepared. And, of course, they're not my subs. I didn't build this house. The last house I did. And I had to work. I couldn't be here. And, yeah, anyways. So that just put a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, a really bad taste in my mouth. Because you seen in the beginning, I was making videos, and I was excited in the beginning. But right after we got done pouring, it hadn't even dried, and the stress cracks were showing up, and I was so aggravated. But anyways, that's what that is. So it kind of just. Then after that, I was kind of aggravated. I was really having to stay on the contractor, to stay on to the stubs. And he was doing his job. Don't get me wrong. He was doing his job. It's just the quality of our subs these days in our area, it's they're just there for $1. There's no more craftsmanship. But now my cabinet maker, she did a good job. Yeah. If y'all don't know, my wife did all the cabinets. But anyways, let's see what we got going on. I'd be in trouble too. Let's see, 10 of y'all. Man, I tell you what, I'm going to, I'm gonna do a walkthrough. All right, y'all ready for a walkthrough? Someone say yes. Eh? Yep. Nope. Somebody type yes. I don't know how this comments are working out. I don't know if we've got a bad connection. Do we have bad connection, y'all? Is there any lagging or anything like that? Yes. So, Mr. Am I saying it? Fountain. Is that correct? Fountain. I don't read that. I don't read well. Anyways, all right. We got one yes. All right. All right, Kevin Lee. Thank you, sir, for joining us. I'm gonna warn the girls that I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough, and I'm just gonna do the living room area, guys. I'm not gonna go into the bedrooms. I'll go into one, but my daughter's bedroom, I'm not gonna go into yet, and then the master, I'm not gonna go into. We can go into the laundry though, I think. No lag? Good, thank you. All right, let's do this. Let's see, I'm gonna have to turn you guys around so I can see what I'm looking at. Let's see, where do you do the turnaround? Swap. All right, all good here. All right, Charles O'Neill. So what you're looking at right now is obviously the front porch, and then what you're seeing right here is my wife's workbench. All right. So here's obviously, I won't get too far from the house because I'm on Wi-Fi. Here's obviously the front of the house, and obviously that's our Polaris, but yeah, that's the front of the house. Got a redneck box fan over there, and some gravel. That's our driveway. So try to do this not wiggling too much. I'm gonna have to turn some lights on here in a minute. They're not ready. All right, we're live, y'all. I'm gonna turn some lights on. Y'all stand by. All right, so what you're looking at right there is the front door and the fireplace. Now, we still got to put the mantle in, and it's ready for a mantle. And there's a big header right in that area. The mantle will go straight across there, obviously. We didn't get to use the fireplace very much, but we did use it for about 4 or 5 times. Now, here is one set of cabinets that my wife built. Obviously, another set of cabinets right there that my wife built. I'm gonna turn some lights on. So my wife built this table, oh my goodness, in our last house. And we left it for the people that bought our house, but they're like, no, we don't want it anymore. We're gonna do a round one. So we went and picked it up. And my wife made mention, she said, that's not normal for a kitchen table. I sit right there at the end, and obviously we can see outside. I said, that's normal, baby. All right. So she built all the cabinets in here that you guys are seeing. Also that island is 9 foot long, 50 inches wide. She built the hood. Now that brick is the same brick on the outside of the house. You see 3 windows. There's the belt I got to take back I was telling you guys about. Now, this is our, here we go. Just pantry, you know, food. But we're going to build one more right here. And that way there's plenty more room. What you guys think about that? 13 point, big old 11 point. That's the offspring.
The offspring, who will have a big rack up there, river bottom deer. I'm gonna get bigger than he's ever gotten.
Yeah, she's Mr. Johnny's promised her that she can kill a big buck off his place this year.
He's guaranteeing it, and he wants me to so bad. So I was like, I got nothing more to do than to fulfill this man's dream.
But you guys, there's some family photos. I used to fish quite a bit, and that's our baby girl. She's not a baby anymore, and my beautiful wife. And poor Maggie. Maggie's old. I'm Maggie. No, we're not gonna talk to nobody? Nope, she's not, nope. All right, I'll show you guys one more room. I don't know where my wife is. All right, so this is the laundry room. All this over here will have big built-ins. All across here will have built-ins, and she still has to build in the cabinet front there. Yeah, she loves woodworking. Her grandfather did woodworking. So it's the same kind of farmhouse sink as the in the kitchen. But yep. As the master, it's kind of dirty, so we won't go in there. But we will show you one more bedroom. I'm not gonna go in my daughter's bedroom, nor am I gonna go into her bathroom just because we didn't have time to clean it up. So right now, this is our storage because we have no place to store anything. This is the third bedroom. Yeah, you guys stuff to do. I mean, keeping tack in here, hunting stuff, all kinds of things. And then there's obviously a closet right there. Yeah. So anyways, that's a quick tour. I'm gonna shut all these lights off. Most of them. Say bye, Hannah.
Bye.
That's it, guys. I mean, that's the house. Oh, my glasses are fogging up. But this was supposed to be about the giveaway. Maybe talk a little bit about anything else. Before we get off here, 30 minutes has gone by quick. My glasses are fogging up. Y'all got any questions for me? Anything that's not too personal that I would answer? And I'll tell you if I'm not going to answer it. I mean, I'm an honest person. Or I would edit these videos completely different. Because I show my mistakes. Just like on one video, I get hammered. It was actually on Mr. Johnny's place. Oh my goodness. We had caught, I don't even remember how many pigs it was. But one of them almost had jumped out. And I think the title of it, Did That Just Happen? And I don't think that was clickbait. I mean, I would be curious to know if they, uh-oh, lost video. Are we back there, guys? Hello? Somebody hit something. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. Rock and roll. Did we lose you again? Did you back? Somebody talk to me. I'm gonna assume somebody's there. It says I got 9 people still on there. Okay, thank you. Okay, appreciate that. All right, anyway, so out there at Mr. Johnny's, it was, the title of it was, I think the thumbnail was, Did That Just Happen? And it was where a pig had literally cleared his chin above that, trap. Well, when we pulled up there, you noticed if you watched the video, I had my best friend off to the side. He had went through the woods because we had a lot of jumpers in there. If we got anything out, he was going to take care of them long range with a higher caliber rifle. So he, because we had to drive around the farm field to get to that, and the pigs were going to get so excited and have just real rowdy. Anyways, well, when we showed up there, we've been using a 1022 semi-automatic, and we used to shoot these pigs a lot right when we catch them late at night, but it's hard for you viewers to see what's actually going on with the animals and stuff, because I know when I'm watching videos, I pick up a lot more of what's happening, what your actions are, what the pigs are doing in daylight then versus night. Now, anyway, so we started doing what we could to make sure we did the videoing during the day. And so we used a red dot on top of the 22, and it sighted in for about 30 steps, because that's about how far it is from the other side of the trap when we're on one side. Well, the first thing, my daughter's like, Dad, the red dot's out. Of course, we're not being really loud. I think you might be able to hear us whisper. So I take the rifle from her, and I can see that she can't see the red dot, and I made sure it wasn't turned down. And anyways, the battery had died on me. My fault. I didn't check my equipment before we left. We had to get up real early. Anyways, so now you're just left with the front sight, because I had left my backup rifle at the house, which is a Henry 22 lever action iron sights. I keep 2 different rifles just in case for that purpose. Now I bring both of them every time. Now I need to bring a high power rifle every time, I guess. Anyways, so I don't know if most people know about how to shoot with just a front sight. It ain't easy because the red dot was blocking my rear sight, so I couldn't do my alignment. So anyways, I'm trying to find the aiming point per se of impact, and it took a little bit. Well, I showed some of that, not to be mean to the animals, but just to show really what I was doing. Well, man, the hateful comments comes in, whatever, I don't care. I knew what I needed to do, and we ended up taking care of them. We might have made a few bad shots, but in the end, we took care of them. The goal is to save the farmer's field, remove as many of these pigs as we can, and that's what we did. So we're happy with it. Let's see. Do you eat the meat, or are they just vermin? No. So this time of year, we do not keep them. Most of the places I trap are so far away from civilization, should I say. I mean, I live 30, 35 minutes from town. So like Mr. Johnny, he usually takes 1 or 2 home every time. So during the summer, we don't keep them. It's probably best not to keep them this time of year. They already carry 20, 30 something diseases. Now, obviously, you can cook that out of it. I think it's like 140, 160 degrees for a certain time period. I don't remember. Now, during the fall, winter, and spring, I usually can give every one of them away, no problem. Most people here in our area don't care for the big boars. Once the pigs start, the proper word would be mating, to keep this PG. That's about the time where people start, whether it's true or not, they have their own opinion. The meat tastes a little different. Now on the sows, when they're a little bigger, we don't have a problem. People will eat them at any size. It's just the boars, and I guess it's the testosterone that they don't particularly care for. It's been a while since I've had to processed one for ourselves. Usually we kill a couple of deer a year, but the way things are going in this economy, it might be that I need to get a couple of freezers and just fill them up with deer and hogs. But I hope that answered your question. kind of a long answer to get to where it is. Could have been yes, we do eat it. No, we don't. But anyways, anybody got anything else? Man, I can't believe 41 minutes has gone by this fast. I mean, I only got 10 viewers here, but I appreciate every 10 of you guys. And again, if you guys aren't following me on Facebook, y'all need to follow me on Facebook because like I said, I post uh, pictures and short clips, different things on there that that may not go um, on YouTube, and vice versa. Some of the videos I've been trying to get them uploaded. I've been having issues with Instagram and Facebook, and it's probably just me. It didn't take me too long how to figure out to do YouTube, the editing and the uploading. I actually was wanting to go live 2 nights ago to announce the winner, and I couldn't get my live button to go up. So I said, okay, well, maybe it's something I'm doing wrong. So when I was in town, I had a stronger signal, tried it there. I was like, no, something's going on. So when I got home again, tried it again, no. Got with YouTube technical service, I mean, you can do, like the little help thing. And basically what they end up having me do is actually delete YouTube, not YouTube Studios. That's how YouTubers manage their content. But actually delete the actual YouTube app and then reload it. And then it started working just fine. So you just never know. Got in late, already watched. Did you get the ranch hand bumper? So on the white truck, we have one installed on the front. On the red truck, we don't have it's an '01 second gen. My daughter doesn't like the how it looks, the one I have on mine. Um, she's 16. Um, but no, right now it's still factory on the bumper. We have found a bumper that we like, but my goodness, it's expensive. Yeah, right now I hope that we can get one on there before fall because of all the deer that we have out here that we've got to. I mean, we've hit a couple of deer with our trucks before. One time running with a horse trailer and horses in it, that was pretty sad. I mean, the deer ran off. It was just kind of scary, to be honest with you, because you're trying to keep your animals alive that's in your horse trailer, and you're trying not to run over an animal that's out in the middle of the thing. So when you live this far out in the woods, yeah, you want to have a really good bumper. And Ranch Hand makes an amazing bumper. I mean, that's why there's so many out there. And maybe I can get her to get one, but I don't know. They ugly. It's an old man's bumper is what she said. Now, she loves that truck. All her friends, because most girls around here, besides her rodeo friends, are in cars and stuff of that nature. So she's a little cowgirl. So she loves that red truck though. So do I. I've had it since she was a baby. Well, before she was born. We've got quite a bit of money in it on fixing it up. All right, guys, it's 45 minutes. If you got one more question, so you got one on. Oh, okay. So yeah. So the white one is an '07. It still has the 5.9 in it, so it's not the 6.7. I went all the way to Kentucky to pick it up. It had 21,000 miles, and it was a retired farmer getting rid of it, and he called it his church truck, a 1-ton. But anyways, no, they're a solid bumper. Um, I don't know what else to even use. See, I don't have one on my '01. It makes it hard to work on. Yeah, I actually on my 1-ton, I use the ranch hand bumper. I can stand in it, stand as in stand inside the bumper. When I work on my '01, I've got to get a step stool because I'm only 5'6", 5'7". I'm not a very tall person. And those 3/4 ton Dodges, they're very tall. You know, obviously, you know, David, you know that. But we are diesel freaks. Everything we have now. Before I used to have a sub work. I did sub work for dirt work and erosion control. So I've got all kinds of heavy equipment back then, and obviously we got equipment now. So I've got to make sure we can pull in horses and everything else. But all right. All right, I appreciate you guys. Again, congratulations, David Fountain. I will, after we get off here, I'll see if I can't, if you haven't already emailed Holly Ridge Homestead at gmail.com, I believe, I'll try to find you and get it to you, and we'll get it out to you. It's not going nowhere. But it's a value of over $300 paid with my money. And yeah, you guys will really like it, especially if you hunt. All right, guys. So y'all be looking for the next trapping video to come out here in the next couple of days on the widow lady trap on her property. It was successful, but also a learning experience from some mistakes that have happened. I'll put it that way. So you guys stay tuned. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. And obviously on YouTube. Obviously, you guys are here because you're subscribed. But follow me on Facebook. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And we'll see you on the next video. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.